welcome to my channel. My name's Brittany and today we are back with another Shop My Stash video. I upload these weekly, typically on every single Tuesday, although as of late it doesn't look like that. There's a reason for that. I'm doing a 30-day long thing, so you'll see that soon. Today I'm starting off in my used palette drawer, just because I need quick, I need easy, I need simple, I need go-to. So I want something I've used before. Before we pull one, I have to put back this Gingerbread Spice palette. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite looks I got was a halo eye, where I put this in the center, warm and toasty, this on the sides, Spice of Life. And then I think I used like these two, Gingerbread and Spice is Nice, in the crease. I really liked it. I'll put that on the screen now. The other shade that was really unique and really special, I don't think I got a picture of it, but I used the Hot Toddy shade. If I did get a picture of it, I'll put it on the screen. Now that shade is just so unique, so special. Loved it. If I have any other looks, I'll put them on the screen. I didn't really take pictures that much. I'm just really on this video thing that I'm doing, this 30-day long one. So yeah, sorry. But I'm going to put this one back. I love it. I mean, it's just a staple. It was in my yearly favorites, and for good reason. You put a shimmer on the lid, throw that gingerbread color in the crease, call it a day. I'm going to pull this MAC Classic Cutie Palette. I feel like this is my go-to for times that I'm extremely busy and just don't want to think. I love purples. These colors are easy. I always throw this one in the crease. Use one of the shimmers, call it a day. So I've used this as a highlighter. I like it more as an inner corner highlight than like actual highlighter. And I think I'm going to pull some singles and just get some more good use with this palette. If you see that at TJ Maxx, pick it up. It's a steal. So we're pulling that one, and that's all for this drawer. In my new drawer, last week from the new drawer, I used my Cruella Lippy, and I also used a Too Faced Gingerbread Lippy. Love it, but say it with me. It's in my car. Yeah, so I don't know where I want to go this week. Actually, I think I do. I can't pull any more Lippies because Invisalign is back for 8 more weeks. I'm going to pull this. This is a NARS. I don't know if it's a bronzer or a contour. It's in the shade Talia, but for me, I just see this not being a bronzer. Like, I see it being a contour. It just looks like that. What do you all think? Do you have this? What do you use it for? I just feel like with my skin tone, this is a contour. And I hope so I can pull like a little baby, like single option for contour, because I don't have many. So we're going to pull this one. Now this is the tricky one. And I think I'm just going to go for it, you know? I'm going to challenge myself to use this one day. I don't know. I know that this is not eye safe. I thought that it was a Jelly Much Shadow. I've seen people use this on their eyes. I'm going to try it. I just don't see me ever using this as like a highlight option or anything like that. It is the Villains Collection. Do I Look Like I Care? And it is just like a chunky glitter. And it's not a Jelly Much Shadow. But we're going to try this. Yeah. So I'm going to pull that. Feel kind of confident because that palette's just simple, maybe like a pop. I don't know. We'll see what I do. That's all for this drawer. To everything that isn't a face, that isn't a bronzer, blush, highlight, contour. Last week for foundation. You might see this eventually in my Project Pan 20 and 20. It's the Hourglass Vanish Stick. It just doesn't work well for me. It's not my favorite. I can use it in the winter time. I feel like any other time my face is going to be too oily for this product, and I just don't love it. But we're going to put this one back. That's personal preference. I know a lot of people love that, especially with dry skin. Just for my skin, it's not it. This week, I think I want to go here. I don't feel like I've pulled this in forever. I almost pulled this one, but we're going here. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I don't know how I feel about this one. I just think it's like an okay foundation as far as I can remember, but I'm excited to get some more thoughts on it. I feel like I pulled this a lot in the summertime, so I want to see how it performs in the wintertime. So we're going to pull that one. For primers last week, I used this little baby Becca Velvet blurring primer. I don't think that I would repurchase it, but I still want to play around with it for a little while. And for that foundation, I think I want to use, I don't think that I use this a lot. So just because I don't use it a lot, it was on the top. Let's do the Smashbox Photo Finish. This used to be my only primer. I don't know how I feel about it compared to others, but I knew people loved the Smashbox primers in general a while ago. And I want to pull this in once again. See my thoughts on it. And for concealers, I use the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. It's a good one. I really miss my NARS though. I miss my NARS. I'm going to have to repurchase that. For concealers, I'm just going to pull out these two. This is the Bendy Avocado Concealer, Hello Fab one, and then this is just the Becca color corrector. I don't like these on their own. I like them together. So I'm going to pull those two. And then for setting sprays, I'm going to actually put up the Urban Decay All Nighter. And are you ready? I'm actually going to pull this one. I know I think I've used it once and I said the mist wasn't the best or it was broke or something. I need to figure this out just because the bottles that I was saving to transfer this into, I accidentally threw away. So yeah, we're going to pull the CoverGirl Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist All Day Wear. So sounds like something that would be up my alley. I need to give her a little bit more love and see if I can fix that pump if that's the problem. For moisturizers, I just want to show you, I'm using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I love this for the winter time for my oily combo skin. Full powders. So I need to put up my Hourglass Veil Powder. This is a light powder. I would never be able to use it outside of the winter time. It doesn't really set my makeup for my oily skin. I'm going to bring in my favorite. It is the Cover FX setting powder. It's the perfect setting powder, and it is that perfect. It's all for this drawer. This is my bronzer, blush, highlight, contour drawer. So for contour, we already have that Talia. So I'm going to put up this Too Faced Cocoa Contour. Man, I loved my contour this week. I love this. I go back and forth. I use these two together for contour, and I use that to set my lids, and I also use that occasionally for highlight. It's very good. If you see it at TJ Maxx for 20 bucks, it's worth the 20 bucks. And as always, per usual, I'm going to pull in the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour. I always use this to set my eyes, that to set my lids, and I'm not going to contour with this unless that Talia does not work for me as contour. But we're going to pull this one. No surprise. And I'm going to put up this Butter Bronzer. I don't know what it was. If I was just using the appropriate amount. Like, you really have to dig your brush in there. At least I do. I loved how chiseled I looked this week. So, love this. I'm going to put it back. And I feel like I'm going to pull, I don't think I've pulled this one in forever. At least it doesn't feel like it because it's my favorite. This is the Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer. Beautiful packaging and beautiful bronzer. It looks like that. I swirl them together. So we're going to pull this one. And for blush, I use this Laura Geller blush. It is in Tropic Hues. This, I think I got in a set of 3 where it was like $3.99. So I got this for a little bit more for the $1. It is worth so much more than that. I mean, it is like almost a favorite. It is in the top favorites. If you see it at TJ Maxx, why don't you go ahead and pick that one up too? It's worth it. You know what? Let's just, it's like light, and I know I used this, I think the time before, but I'm really into it right now. The pinks, the purples, I want to use MAC Well Dressed. It just looks like that, and because of how gross and nasty and old it is, it's probably going to be in a project pan soon, so why not go ahead and get use out of it. For my highlight, use this Milk Makeup highlight. It's like a rosy gold color highlight. You really have to dig your finger in. You can't use this as like a stick on there. You dig your finger in it and really build it up. And I liked it. And this is the first time that I can say like I enjoyed using this. So I've just found out how to use it. Man, I'm really on the fence about pulling the Jeffree highlighter because it can dupe as, I think I'm going to pull, I was thinking about pulling the steel one. I haven't pulled them forever, but it's just not my favorite. I'm going to pull the Jeffree highlighter in Hypothermia. It looks like that. I love this highlight. It is a glittery texture, but that doesn't really bother me. But I love using it as an eyeshadow topper, and I feel like with that palette, it needs that extra oomph. So, yeah. That'll take it to the next level, but very simply do that. And that's all for this drawer. Guys, it isn't an eyeshadow palette. We are just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. We're going to keep in the Too Faced Brow Envy. I am on the fence about just using this in Project Pan and just trying to see how much and how long this will last if you use it, because I like it. I like that I can go quick with the blonde. I like that I can get precise with the brunette. I can do an ombre effect. I like that setting wax, and that highlight is good for, yeah, I just love it. I love that it comes with tools. I love that it's simple. So I'm on the fence about buying more brow products or just focusing on this year. Let me know what you think. I just really want to see the progress that you can get in these shadow type brow products, because I use brow pencils like no other. I'm going to pull this one. And then for mascara, I'm going to actually put up this Dior Show Max. This is like a primer. With most of my mascaras it really works, but some of them I don't see that it benefits them. And I'm going to keep in the Smashbox Full Exposure because it's on its last leg. I don't feel like the Dior is doing anything for it. So I'm going to keep this one in until I use it up, which will probably be this week or next week. And then for liners, I'm so proud of myself. Like, I used all of my liners. So I used this hard candy one, and I'm actually going to keep it in. Pink and purple, I just see like it's going well together. I'm going to put up the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Starfire. I just don't feel like it's going to go with that palette, but I really enjoyed using it. This Pixie, I'm so proud of myself. I finally found out how to use it. You just chalk up using a wing. You're not going to be able to do that because of how chunky this is. But I think I'm going to keep it in just in case I want to do like use this coal color, and I'm really excited that I'm learning how to use it, so I want to keep that going. So I'm going to pull this one. I don't feel bad about that because I just neglected it for so long. And then for primer, Urban Decay Primer Potion, still going strong. When will it be used up? The world may never know. I want to pull some singles just because, like I said, that palette isn't really like stunning, but you can put like one of these Jelly Matte shadows or like a Stila and make it pop. So I'm going to pull this just to give it extra color. This is a color tattoo in like a champagne rose gold color. Looks like that, and I really need to get some use out of these before they like dry up and are expired, and I don't want to waste makeup. So I'm going to pull that. I'm also going to pull this Stila Shimmer and Glow. I feel like I haven't pulled it in forever. I love pairing it with that palette. It is a shimmer, not a glitter and glow, and it's in BOHME. Don't know how to say that, but very gorgeous. Pulling that. And I'm also going to pull this Jelly Matte shadow. It's great for a one-stop shop. It's in the Village collection from ColourPop in Spindle. Love this. Like, I can't tell you how much I love this. The glitter is so unique. It's so different than the Stila. Love it. A little bit harder to work with, but totally worth it. That's all for this lippy drawer. You know, I had fun with the lipsticks and stuff, but I'm okay with going back to my liquid lippies because I miss my Jeffree Star lippies. So I got a lot of use out of them. The only one that's in my car is the Gingerbread one. If I showed a red on my lips, it was this. It was in NARS Cruella and the Lime Crime Lip Velveteen Lip Liner and Poison. I love that lip liner, so I'm going to put that one back. I also used this Cruella shade. It was like the orangey red. If I took a picture of it, and that's where it was. I'm going to keep in my Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm. It's starting to grow on me. I still like the Sephora one better. And I have a few in mind. This is like my pink section. Well, they're mostly here. Sometimes they tend to travel. They have a mind of their own. But I do know a couple that I want to pull, so I'm going to find them, and then I'll be right back. I think I pulled those off camera. It took forever to find where these were, but I have it narrowed down between these. So let's see. I know I'm going to pull this Jeffree Star Liquid Lip in Clout. It's just really fun, especially with like a palette that's more safe. I like using colors like this. So it just looks like that, just a metallic purple color. It's like purple and metallic, but for some reason it looks wearable in my opinion. Okay, so I know I'm pulling this one just because I know it's going on a Project Pan. It's a Kat Von D liquid lip, and I can't tell you the color because a pen exploded on it, so I'm so sick of saying that. I've used it so much. It reminds me of Jeffree Star Mannequin, as in, like, when I pull it, I can use it with whatever. Scandal. Why do I remember this shade? Because I think it's the shade that I'm looking for. So Scandal is like a pink, but like purple tint, so we are using Jeffree Star Scandal, that Kat Von D that I have no clue what the name is, and Jeffree Star in Clout. And that is all. Let's look at all the items that we've pulled. I'm scared of that setting spray. I'm excited for that foundation to see how it works in the winter, and I'm excited to have a quick go-to palette that packs a punch with that classic cutie. Let me know in the comments below your quick go-to palette, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.